Your return to Coin Ceres channel is greatly appreciated. Pay attention, everyone. This is the optimistic vision for the cryptocurrency XRP. According to these pundits, a $5 is a reasonable price for XRP. So long as I put on an enthusiastic front, I will pretend that nothing is wrong. To me, that makes a lot of sense. Nonetheless, it is the expected maximum price point here. I'm going to let you know at the very beginning of the film that I have some ideas regarding this. I won't even dare to predict prices because I'm not a chart man. To be totally forthright, I am clueless as to the future of the XRP price. Those are only the things I really like. I must confess that the $5 XRP peak for this cycle appears to be somewhat low. Looks a little low for a newborn. I feel like it's a tiny bit low. Please tell me if I'm totally wrong. On top of that, I got some news updates on the overall cryptocurrency market and a fascinating XLM chart. XLM stands for dazzling lumens. Of course. Then why am I just now mentioning this? You should all be aware by now that XRP and XLM basically follow each other's movements. Plus, with XLM following XRP, I believe it's even more relevant is the fact that experts are projecting that XLM and XRP will launch simultaneously is coincidental. However intriguing, it is evident that XLM continued to follow suit even when considerations pertaining to the SECV. Ripple case affected the price of XRP. Let us be clear, I am not from a wealthy family or anything. Financial matters are unrelated to my representation. Furthermore, you should never buy or sell a commodity because of I confess. All I am is a curious bystander who enjoys making films on YouTube about cryptocurrency for fun and entertainment purposes. I will be taping this video on Saturday, March 23rd, 2020 at 2:54 a.m. Central Time. The price of one XRP
Bitcoin is equivalent to 64,647 Bitcoins.
or 61.8 cents. X, often known as Bitcoin, has been fluctuating erratically since my last video, in which I detailed the predictions of many analysts for its medium-term performance. It is crucial to the market overall because it affects every part of the market simultaneously. Therefore, XRP is Bitcoin's inverse, and I will refrain from going into detail about it in this video. If you want to know more, you can hear my latest Moon Lambo Hata Jam. Reason being, there has been negligible progress in that regard. Since I uploaded that video, it has probably been 9 hours. On the other hand, XRP is looking fantastic right now, while watching the value of the US dollar fluctuate. You may find yourself thinking, what the fuck? Even if you understand what I'm saying. Because the 24-hour price loss of XRP is about the same as the Bitcoin price decline. You know? There is no way you could ever comprehend it. What follows is a more in-depth discussion of XRP BTC. Ideally, you would be staring at that graph right now. Also, it looks just stunning. It has been for at least 2 weeks now. This is the cryptocurrency greed and terror index, and it ranges from 0 to 100. Thus, avarice persists. However, they don't have an insatiable appetite. The headline is thus totally ridiculous. Thank you for projecting that $5 is within reach for XRP. XRP bullish forecast pundit. With 244,000 X followers. You've come a long way. Jake, you have joined the ranks of those who anticipate that XRP will reach $5 during the current bull run. Good Gains recently released a research that included this outlook as part of a larger study that projected token prices up to 2025, with XRP and other prominent crypto projects serving as case studies. Just so we're clear, I'm happy to see XRP making progress in this crazy market. It makes me happy to see that even Jake, who I had no prior knowledge of, has a large fan base. That was awesome. Man, even though he isn't a part of the XRP community, his outlook on XRP is extremely positive at the current USD price of XRP. It is significantly greater if you are considering investing $5. I don't see how it's feasible to claim a return on XRP of less than 2x, highest point ever reached, with a price increase of less than $2 at $5. Its highest point is located there. I'm sorry, but this guy just can't seem to get interested in anything. It is with you that I respectfully disagree. The aggression is appreciated, but I respectfully disagree. Is this supposed to tell me that ant prices are about to go up? Otherwise, I fail to perceive it occurring. Moreover, that makes no sense at all. Bitcoin will have reached $100, 000 if it peaks at 120,000, 150,000, 175,000 or 200,000, which, to be honest, most analysts seem to think is a nearly certain event. It will be in the six figures, according to the expert. Are you going to tell me what XRP does with little less than twice its all-time high? With that amount of money streaming through your entire crypto ecosystem, if Ethereum is going to see a substantial increase, say $10,000 to $20,000, as many analysts are predicting, if we're being really honest, the fundamentals no longer matter. The reason XRP has maintained its position in the top 10 coins by market cap for almost a decade is because people like you and me care. Those with a basic understanding of bond prices are referring to the major chunks of the market. That is, retail naivety. Observers may have observed that the Moon and Lamborghini are about to enter an exciting phase. Why am I keeping my money? Because they won't be researching this because they'll be too scared of missing out, FOMO, to undertake their own research. Naturally, that will encompass XRP as well. Expecting XRP to emerge more dominantly was, thus, naive. It is with you that I respectfully disagree. So, that's what he does. I prefer not to take offense at him. Super Duper is gaining a lot of fans, and it's great to see that he thinks highly of XRP. On the other hand, it's hard to imagine it not going much farther than that. Also, it would be frustrating for a while. We're all here for the same thing. On the other hand, I've previously made it known that I plan to scale out between $5 and $8 for my own situation. However, that is the line of thinking I've been following. Scaling begins at $5, even if it's only a minor percentage. On occasion, though, I may cling to something even farther out than that. Scaling it up with the remaining funds is perhaps a good idea after it hits $8. On the other hand, you might think it will just reach $5 and then collapse if that's the real peak, which, personally, seems like an odd place to end. To my mind, that covers it all. It would be a horrible situation if I had to sell all of my XRP in that case. Around that time, I would start selling some of my XRP, if not all of it. It might thus be close to 6%. My logic for that, which I think I've mentioned maybe twice in the channel, is that I would sell around 5 or 6% of it at that price range. Maybe $4, $50, perhaps just a little bit. I can get my money's worth if I sell for about 25 cents. Which is my usual purchase price. I did the arithmetic a long time ago and thought, yes, okay, I suppose that's plausible, assuming you're talking about selling at 5 or 6%, something in that region. After almost 6 years of hoarding these things, I can afford to pay myself to break even. I can elucidate it for you. But ideally, I'd like to make $7 or something when I sell most of it. But there are a lot of unknowns and a lot of movement in the cryptocurrency market. Since XRP won't be nearly as vital if I am already filthy rich from other sources, I may be more patient to hold on to more for longer in the hopes of getting better pricing when it runs out. The 40 pieces of digital money that I possess, sure, a higher price would be my preference if I were in charge. If it doesn't come to fruition, what then? No problem at all. In any case, if it comes, it will boost your earnings. I take it that means it requires it. Lots of things are happening. Consequently, the result will be visible in that domain. But $5 just stating that here makes me feel a little bit silly. I don't think you need to read this post. And I just wanted to mention something quickly. I have been discussing a lot of subjects from this analyst recently. After analysts covered the perspective, the crypto basic XRP will skyrocket by 100% compared to Bitcoin. It is for this reason that I would rather not go into detail again. I should note that prior to beginning filming this video, I already looked at the XRP BTC pair. Our attention ought to be directed there. The current state of the XRP BTC combination is reminiscent of the last two market cycles, when XRP was just starting to gain traction and Bitcoin was embarrassed by its multiplier impact in terms of the amount of money flooding in. Without a doubt, in my opinion, it need not be tomorrow, next week, or even next month. It is just where we are at the moment in this cycle. Am I correct? Nevertheless, this would be the period roughly corresponding to the chart's evolution. I will keep this brief because I simply wanted to bring up an issue that I briefly discussed in my previous video. Despite pullbacks on the XRP BTC chart, a lot of analysts have recently said that there is a trend to the upward. That is just amazing. Yes, we have on multiple occasions, encountered lower lows. Consequently, we need to be on the lookout for signs that it might not be sustainable. But that is the forecast from the experts. Finally, the Big Bang is just around the corner. With the analysts here, we can't predict what the morning brings. Consequently, we should not rejoice at this time. But looking at it that way, everything appears to be going swimmingly. Would you concur? That is something I would say categorically. This post was written by Cryptos XRP, a chart analyst. It is often fun to speculate on Sunday's short-term XRP price. He anticipates a breakout after a correction to 57 to 58 cents. Thus, he is obviously an XRP bull. That is, if it really falls to that level, although I am certain that Bitcoin will emerge victorious. I can sense the growing anxiety among some individuals as a result of the seeming infatuation with the XRP value relative to USD or any other fiat currency. I understand, and it is reasonable. But the XRP BTC chart, as I indicated earlier, is the most crucial. That is the end of the video. Please subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments, as usual. Thank you so much. Leave.